First off, let's talk about where the squad is with injuries. Obviously saw Ben and Adam come off on Monday. How's everyone looking?
Responding really well. So we've had good news. Adam is he's okay. Not as bad as we thought. I think it was more he took a few heavy contacts in the game, and it was more that type of injury rather than anything muscular, which is really good for us. So he'll probably be training the back end of the week, and we'll take some time to think about Newcastle, but he certainly won't be involved tomorrow. And Ben has responded really well, making good progress. So I think we'll aim to get him training towards the back end of the week as well. So on that regard, it's positive from our perspective.
Obviously, we are in the middle of the transfer window. You've talked about players coming in. How's it all looking on that front?
It's looking good. Looking the same as it was when we sort of last had a press conference. Trying to improve the group, of course, if you can. That's the responsibility of every club in the transfer window. But focusing on the group that we have and trying to improve those. And this is a good opportunity tomorrow to see some players that maybe haven't played, certainly in the Premier League. So it's a great opportunity for them to show what they can do and to put themselves in that position to compete for a place in the team.
Obviously, there's been a lot made about a search for more forward options, linked today with following Balogun from Arsenal. Is that the area in which is the main priority?
I don't think it's as easy as that. I think sometimes speculation, just you put two and two together. I suppose we've lost Glenn, and therefore we haven't bought anybody from outside in. But as I've said before, I think we've got players that can take a step internally. It's nice for Leo to get on the score sheet, for example, and I think he can add to his tally of 5 from last year. I think so can Neil, so can Aaron Connolly, and so can Ali, just to name 4. And then it's up to us to try to help the team improve their goal scoring capabilities as a collective. As I've said, you try to improve if you can, and trying to find the right person, the right player if you can, to help the team that's already here. But it isn't so straightforward. But I'm happy with what we've got. I'm happy with the group. I'm happy with how the personality we showed the other night. We just need to carry on trying to get better.
Obviously, we've all seen the reports today about Gareth Bale potentially coming back to the Premier League. What was your reaction, and is it something that excites or terrifies?
No, I don't think terrifies is the word. With the greatest respect to Gareth, it's he's a fantastic player, and it's if it happens, it's exciting, and it adds to what is already a fantastic product. It's a great challenge for us to compete in that. In the league where teams can sign players of that calibre, but that's the challenge that we love, and if it happens, then great. We'll embrace it and look forward to the challenge.
A question about tomorrow as well. That you've already hinted at it, but I'm guessing lots of changes tomorrow.
Well, there'll be changes. Yeah, I think so. I think we had a Premier League game on Monday night, and there's another one on Sunday. And we've also got a squad of players that are desperate to play, they're desperate to show, desperate to remind, desperate to play football. So we'll have a strong team, that's for sure. We'll have a strong team tomorrow, and we want to try and win the game.
That's great.
Thank you.
Graham, I just wondered, 48 hours on nearly from Monday night's game, whether you had any further reflections on the game. It seemed from the outside to be a performance you could be really pleased about, albeit not quite getting the result.
Yeah, performance-wise, there were lots of positives, but we're still disappointed with the fact that we come away with nothing, and that's where the work is, to try to turn the positive performances into positive results. Of course, in every game you can do things a little bit better, but overall there was lots to be positive for, and we need to focus on those as well as look into the areas that we can improve, because I thought the personality, especially of the players, was was really good. I really liked the spirit on the pitch and what they were trying to do. Of course, no one's perfect. That's the reality of football. But the personality on the pitch was something we can go forward with, I think.
In terms of where the Carabao Cup lies for you in terms of priorities this season, where do you see this game? Does it feel, in a sense, a bit of a distraction from what you're looking to do in the league, especially with a hectic schedule if you are to get through to the next round as well next week?
No, we don't see it as a distraction. We see it as an opportunity. We see it as a positive. We want to win the game. We want to go through to the next round. The team that we put out will be a strong team, a team that I know will be full of really, really good players that want to play football and want to win the game, and then want to put pressure on to try to play on Sunday and the following games. So that's the nature of professional football, and certainly at this level, every game is an opportunity to play, to win, to show what you can do, to force yourself into situations, but also to progress to the next round. It's important for us.
It's a local derby, but it's going to be a derby without fans. So will it miss a little bit of spice because there aren't going to be the fans inside the stadium?
No, of course. I mean, that's goes without saying. I think I think it would have been really good to have a lot of Portsmouth fans in the ground, but it is what it is. Nothing we can do. It's a shame, but hopefully both teams can put on a good game and people can see it at least on the TV.
Just finally from me, Joel Veltman, he was named as a substitute on Monday. I'm not sure if you're willing to tell us whether he'll start tomorrow, but what have your first impressions been of him at the club? Because you can do all the scouting reports you like to do, but you're never quite sure what you're going to get until a player comes through the door.
No, we're really happy with Joel. He's you can see his quality every day. You can see his qualities. Exactly what we thought. And then a really good person, contributes to the team, contributes to the meetings, good character, good personality, hasn't been with us for long and then went away with the Dutch national team, has been on a long break with Ajax, so didn't play like the rest of the guys have, so probably just to be a little bit more patient with him and to make sure that when he does play, the conditions are right for him to show what he's about, because he's a top player. Cheers.
Hi there, Graham. Johnny here.
Hi, Johnny.
Just one, Davy Proper, is he likely to be involved? Where's he at the moment?
No, Davy's in the squad. Yeah, he'll be involved tomorrow. Yes, wasn't involved at the weekend because just probably hasn't had any game time and needed a bit more training. But now I'm hoping he can play a big part of the game tomorrow, and that would be positive for us.
You mentioned how great an opportunity this is for players who haven't had game time. All making it through into your first team. I just wonder, how important is this for somebody like Jason Steele, who really hasn't been able to get an opportunity for the Albion as yet?
Yeah, I think it's important for him. It's important for all the guys that. I know the players that will be involved. I respect them a lot, and I know that they'll be top professionals. They'll want to do their best, and they will do their best, and they'll try to play as well as they can. It's football at the end of the day. We know that, but I think it's a good opportunity for everybody just to get some time on the pitch to play, to increase that competition we've got internally, the spirit, the boys, the guys that are playing and the guys that aren't playing is really high. You can tell that by the training sessions. You can tell that by how they compete with each other. It's really, really good. And sometimes you just need to be able to get on the pitch just for your own sake, to feel that you're playing and that you're competing, and that's the opportunity that I hope everybody takes.
And finally, I know it's early in the season, but what are you expecting from Portsmouth and a side managed by Kenny Jackett?
A tough game. We've played them a couple of times in the breaks and pre-season. So a lot of respect for Kenny, for his career, for what he's done. Fantastic, experienced manager across the all the divisions, and his teams are really well organised, hard to beat, but also attack in a clear way. So we know it's going to be a difficult game against a team that will be fighting to go through to the next round.